Alright class, so today we're going to be reading one of my favorite books of all time. Polar Bear, What Do You Hear? So, this is something that we call the front of the book. The front of the book, a lot of times, especially in fiction books, will have like a picture or a drawing. So this one has a polar bear. It will have the title or the name of the book. And it will also have who wrote the book and who drew the pictures in the book. So what is this?
The book.
Front of the book. This is something that we call the back of the book. It's just the ending. So what do we call this?
The back of the book.
Back of the book. This is something that we call the title. We already talked about it. So this is the name of the book. So Polar Bear, What Do You Hear? Something else that a lot of books have is something called a title page. The title page will have the title, which we just talked about. And it also, a lot of times, have, once again, who wrote the book. So Bill Martin Jr. and who drew the pictures. Eric Carle. So what is this? It's the title, or the title page. So when we're reading a book, we always start at the first word, so polar bear. And we read from left all the way to the right, and where it stops. And then we read from top to bottom. So when we get done here, we're going to go to what? All right? So polar bear, what do you hear? I hear a lion. Where would I go after I got done with here?
You go to roaring.
Roaring in my ear. Awesome job. Where am I going to start on this page?
Lion.
At the top. So lion, what do you hear? I hear a hippopotamus snorting in my ear. Hippopotamus, what do you hear? How many letters are in this word what?
4.
4. Awesome job. I hear a flamingo fluting in my ear. Flamingo, what do you hear? I hear a leopard growling in my ear. Leopard, what do you hear? I hear a peacock yelping in my ear. Peacock, what do you hear? I hear a walrus bellowing in my ear. How many letters is in this word, hear?
4.
Awesome. Walrus, what do you hear? Where am I going to go from here?
You go to the top where it says I.
I hear a zookeeper. Where am I going to go next?
To the word whistling.
Whistling in my ear. Awesome job. Zookeeper, what do you hear? I hear children growling like a polar bear, roaring like a lion, snorting like a hippopotamus, fluting like a flamingo, braying like a zebra, hissing like a boa constrictor, trumpeting like an elephant, snarling like a leopard, yelping like a peacock, bellowing like a walrus. That's what I hear. And what is this?
The back of the book.
Awesome job.